Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome on into a Lambo Livecast. We've got some news! Brand new news of a new pack coming out. It's called Fantastical Parade. I'm assuming everyone's seen the trailer, am I right? Have y'all seen the trailer already for Fantastical Parade? Welcome on in, D-Gen, Last Oasis, Panda Baby, and July. Thanks to you for saying hello in that chat. Dang, let's read this news real quick. Let's check it out. Beastly Force, what's up, buddy? Alright, so new Fantastical Parade booster packs come in on January 28th, 2026. This is what the booster pack looks like. We've got Mega Gardevoir right on top. This is very exciting. But I do have to say one thing. I want to say one thing about this. One pack? One pack? We waited a month and a half? I mean, maybe holidays. Maybe holidays we're going up. Maybe we're just getting back from the holidays and we didn't have enough time to prepare 2 packs. But come on, 1 pack? Alright. Now, let's say the good things about it. This looks pretty sick. I mean, Fantastical Parade, the trailer was beautiful. The music was awesome. I'm super excited for the psychic theme. So, let's see what else we got. I think that's it. I do want to say, I believe that when this pack comes out next week, we will be streaming when it releases. Because I think it said 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That means 8 p.m. by me. This is the first time a booster pack dropped at a time that I can actually get a little bit of streaming in and rip packs open with y'all. So, January 28th, mark your calendars for a Lambo Livecast where we rip packs open together. Hey, what's up, Vinny Rod? How you doing? Is that David Banks? Welcome on in, folks. Thanks for saying hello. Here's what I want to talk about today, people. Today, I want to actually cover some of the news that was in the trailer, and alongside some of the things that will be coming with this update. Let me see if we've got it in our official news. I guess not. That's all they said for the official news. So, let's do an introduction. We'll read some of the new news and go over some of the new cards that were in the trailer. I would love to talk synergy with y'all. And then we'll do what we usually do, which is maybe spin that wheel, make a couple decks, maybe make some preemptive decks for when the new cards drop. And maybe we can slip in some viewer battles at the end. Alright, people, so let's introduce the show, shall we? What's up, everybody? Welcome on into a Lambo Livecast 4. It is January 22nd, 2026. If you are watching live, thank you so much for being here. Feel free to be a part of the show by super chatting in at any time. And to start things off, I would love to know what card you are most excited for that we saw in today's trailer. Let me know in that chat. And before we jump in, I want to do a special thanks to all of our members. That's C. Xander's Unavailable, Tossed on Earth Unreasonably, Gluten-Free 97, Sean Saturn 6113, Jack Zaculino. I gotta get that one right, Jack. You gotta let me know. 2775, Esky Pocket, Kyle Mitchell, and Vampiric Dev. You guys are the homies. Thanks to them, I keep building decks, and y'all keep getting the W's. If you're interested in becoming a member, you'll get awesome perks, like requesting a deck, and I'll build it for you immediately. And our newest perk, which is a guaranteed 1v1 with me on live streams. Guaranteed. Every time. As long as you're a member. And if you don't have any money, that's okay. You can still support the channel by hitting the subscribe button. Or just hanging out and enjoying the show. That's it, folks. Shall we get this party started? I would love to bring up... I've already seen the trailer. I'm assuming y'all have seen the trailer. So I would love to talk about just some of the new cards. Let's do that. Here we go. Let's pull them up. Alright, I mean, let's go for the big one right here, right now. Can you guys see that okay? This is Mega Gardevoir EX, 210 HP, another Mega card, 2 Psychic Energy. It's going to do Fantasia Force, 110 damage, which is okay. I mean, that's pretty good damage. The best part about it is it's going to ramp your bench for 3 energy. And looks like we've got a new member, folks. Ghastly 420 is a member. Welcome on in, Ghastly. Welcome to the club. You can benefit from those perks right away. Alright, I'm thinking Mega Gardevoir is going to be amazing, especially with some other cards we're going to talk about later. There's a new card that heals Psychic Pokemon, but gets rid of their energy. We'll talk about that. There's also a lot of Psychic Pokemon that could benefit from this. So, keep this in the back of your mind. Super cool. Yeah, this is very exciting. Mega Gardevoir EX. Alright, let's grab another one. Next one is Mega Mawile. This is the other Mega. Mega Mawile, 170, so I guess now on the lower end of the Mega Health. Same as Mega Absol, but this has Heat Up Crunch. This is essentially Miltank. Miltank, every attack stacks and grows, just like this one. Heat Up Crunch starts at 60, then it's 90, 120, 150 if you keep this going, 180. So I think this is going to be run with a lot of defense, a lot of healing items, just as Miltank was. And colorless energy. Maybe we get it started a turn early with a baby. Who knows? Let me know your thoughts in chat, people. I want to know which Mega, or which card you're actually just most excited for, honestly. I'm going to keep going. Okay, we've got Teal Mask Ogerpon. Teal Mask Ogerpon is going to have an ability Soothing Wind. Each of your Pokemon that has any energy recovers from all special conditions. This is just like Comfey. Comfy? Might be Comfy. But this is actually a more viable Pokemon to use. It's a basic. It's got low health. We could put a Leaf Cape on it. Energized Leaves hits for 60, but if both Pokemon in the active spot have 5 or more energy, so together 5 or more energy, it's going to do 120 instead. So how do we get 5 or more energy in that active spot? Maybe Superior? I think everyone's thinking Superior to begin with. Maybe we just load on this with Leafeon or something. If you guys have any synergy, let me know in that chat. Also, I have a really offensive question, okay? This might offend you, and if it does, I want to apologize in advance. My offensive question is, what the heck's an Ogerpon? I'm sorry. What's an Ogre? I don't even know where this card is. What's this Pokemon from? What generation? Let me know. I just genuinely do not. I've never heard of this. It must be a game in my blind spot that I just have not played. It's legendary, right? I don't. Teal Mask? Are there more masks? You let me know. You let me know in that chat. Alright, then we're also getting a Mimikyu EX. Very low health for an EX. This is down at Pikachu level, but it can disguise itself. Disguise is going to, well, it says, when this Pokemon is first damaged by an attack after coming into play. Prevent that damage. What does that mean? After coming into play. When is it in play? That's what I want to know. Okay? Because if that means into the active spot, now we've got some synergy with Jumpluff, Lyra. We've got ways where we can just get this into the active spot. That's pretty cool. Okay, but if it's in play, is it when I just put it down on the table? Okay, then, I mean, what if we go second? You know, like, it doesn't So I would love to know exactly what that means. Would love to know more about that. So that's 4 EXs, right? Is that it? Usually we get 5 in a pack. Is that all we're getting? I don't know. Maybe there's a hidden one or a hidden 2. Usually they don't show everything in the trailer. Let's keep going. This is Galarian Obstagoon. This is a stage 2 Pokemon, so gonna take a little while to get there. But if we can get 2 energy on this guy, it's essentially like a Weavile. You know, Weavile, where it needs damage on the opponent in order to do extra damage. So, Merciless Strike 70, but it could hit for 120, which is pretty good. Imagine this with Darkrai. That's the first one. Darkrai, I think, is the best synergy there. Rocky Helmets. Chingling. There's a lot going on here. So, I think Galarian Obstagoon is going to be pretty cool because there's also a trainer card that goes with it. So I want to talk about that one. All right, so those are really like the best Pokemon coming in this pack so far. But the coolest new thing that makes this truly an expansion here is stadium cards. Now, I didn't hear about this until somebody commented on my video, and I had to say, what's a stadium card? Because I don't play the TCG, but a stadium card is a trainer that you play and it stays in play. Now, you can only have one at a time, and you can't play the same one that has already been played. So this one is going to lower the retreat cost of each psychic Pokemon in play to buy 2 less. That goes for you and your opponent, which is very interesting. So now we're having a mechanic that changes a lot of the game here, and I'm very excited to learn about so many more of these. So this is really, I love that they're keeping it fresh here. I'm very excited here. So let me know your thoughts about stadium cards. I think this is a great addition. All right. We've got some other things that are all right. You know, a couple, Vanillite. We'll probably get a new line of that. This one's interesting. So let's talk about the new Oricorio. Fire. Inspiring Dance is going to add 20 to your to the next attack used by your Pokemon. Not just this Pokemon, but essentially it's like a Red or a Giovanni, but just for any instance, right? So you can use Oricorio, hit for 10, and then come out on your next turn. Maybe you Flame Patch, and now you've got 2 energy on your active Pokemon, and you hit for 20 more damage. That's pretty crazy. And I get that 20 damage is 20 damage. Why wouldn't you just stay in and attack? But what if you actually get the KO using a stronger Pokemon from the back? That's going to be a huge deal. Huge deal. So I think we are going to see Oricorio have a bit of play. Especially, we'll see what kind of fire Pokemon come with it. So maybe this brings some oldies back as well. All right. Yeah, if you guys got any synergy, let me know. Because if there's something I'm not thinking of, I would love to know your takes on these cards as well. I actually want to catch up with chat real quick, because y'all are saying some good stuff in here. You were telling me about Ogerpon, Gen 9. Let's see. 5th one will be known when the set comes out. Okay, so we're probably going to get 5 EXs. We just don't know yet. Does Mimikyu's ability stack if you keep moving from bench to active? Yeah, that's what we're wondering. If that's the case, that's awesome. If that's not the case, it's terrible, right? I think it's just one or the other. It's good or it's bad. No in between. Yeah. Ghastly saying this is going to work well with Mega Blaze. Oh, yeah. I mean, Mega Blaziken, right? Hit for 140 plus the burn. Total 106. So you could take down an Arceus now. You weren't able to take down Arceus before because it was immune to burn. So, a couple things. 160 is a big deal. Yeah, great call. Great shout out, Ghastly. You're using that membership. Good job. Excellent job. I saw another comment suggesting Oricorio with Rapidash or Ninetales and Blaine. Yeah. Yeah, Ninetales and Blaine, that's a lot of cards, but I think you could get it. If you got it, that's pretty good too. Alright, we've got a couple other things to get, like Pumpkaboo. I like Pumpkaboo. I like what that evolves to. I'm excited to see that line. Phalanx. This one feels exciting. I don't know what Phalanx is going to evolve into, right? We don't know what that card is, but I really like the basic ability. If you have another Phalanx in play, this Pokemon's attack, this Pokemon's attacks do 20 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So this will hit for 40 and take 20 less damage. That's pretty cool. So I'm wondering what that evolves into. And I want to know what its abilities or mechanics are. It doesn't evolve? Phalanx doesn't evolve? No way. No way. Fact check on that. I want to know. It does have a Mega in ZA. Oh, you know what? That's right. It doesn't evolve? Okay. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay. So, we've got a good question here. Does Ditto do 60? If you have another Phalanx in play, this Pokemon's attacks do... No, because it says this Pokemon's attacks. And Ditto doesn't copy the ability, so... It's got to be this Pokemon. With the ability. Alright. But 1 for 60 could be pretty cool. No, it's still 1 for 40, no matter what. It doesn't stack. We got to test it out. Yeah. Alright, I want to bring up this mechanic from Ladian. Ladian is going to do Swift for colorless. This attack's damage isn't affected by weakness, so it's staying at 40. It's not affected by weakness or by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. So like Furfrou, I'm guessing it's like this is a flat 40 damage. Furfrou doesn't reduce it. That's my interpretation. Oh, Wayne's shouting out Phalanx with 2 Lucarios. That's a hot take. I actually think that's pretty cool. Alright, and I want to talk more about this mechanic with a later card. Let me bring up Meloetta. Meloetta, I think, is going to be a big deal with Mega Gardevoir. At the beginning of your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, put a random Psychic Pokemon from your deck into your hand. Listen to the synergy. Meloetta is going to be drawing Psychic Pokemon for you. Mega Gardevoir is a line of 3. That's a stage 2 Pokemon, so you're going to want to be drawing cards out within that deck. And if you've got the Stadium card that reduces the retreat cost of Psychic Pokemon, you use Meloetta, then you come out with Mega Gardevoir and load up Mewtwo. You load up Giratina. You load up... I'm sure we're getting some more Psychic Pokemon. There's going to be some crazy synergy for Psychic decks. So that's pretty cool. Alright, what else we got? Oh, the trainers. Let's talk trainers, people. Speaking of Mega Gardevoir, Diantha is going to heal 90 damage from one of your Psychic Pokemon that has 2 or more energy on it. So that's keeping Mega Altaria alive. That's keeping Mega Gardevoir alive. That even keeps Mewtwo alive, but you got to discard Psychic Energy. What if you've got Mewtwo in the front, regular Gardevoir in the back? Oh my gosh, this makes Mewtwo relevant again, doesn't it? Mewtwo decks, maybe you just sub one of the Gardevoirs for Mega Gardevoir. Oh, snap. Yo, so win condition could be Mewtwo, win condition could be Gardevoir. That's bananas. That's bananas. Okay. And then obviously way more psychics. There's so many psychic Pokemon that I'm probably just not even thinking of. That's very exciting. We've got Pierres. You can use this card only if you have Galarian Obstacoon in play. Discard 2 random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. What? 2 energies detrimental to some darks. So I think Galarian Obstagoon could be a fun deck to play. Could be just a ridiculous, with a Darkrai in there, just a ridiculous deck to play against. Oh boy. Oh boy. So, very excited for this one too. And the last trainer from the trailer, it's Sightseer. Look at the top 4 of your deck. 4 cards of your deck. Put all Stage 1 Pokemon into your hand. This is kind of like the Traveling Merchant. Traveling Merchant did it with tools. Now we're doing it as Stage 1s. That's interesting. Still, I don't think this replaces Clement. Clement specifically and definitely pulls your Magnetons or your Heliolisk's out. This is like, hey, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. If you have some stuff there that applies, let's put it in your hand. So this might work very well in a deck with a lot of Stage 1 Pokemon. Wow. Wowee, I'm so excited for new cards. Alright. And then I got one more row for you, actually. This is a tool called Metal Core Barrier. I think this one's going on Mega Mawile. I think this one's going on Dialga. Maybe this brings Dialga back. What it does, if this card's attached to one of your Pokemon, discard it at the end of your opponent's turn. So it only stays for a turn. The metal Pokemon this card is attached to takes 50, I think it's 50, less damage from your opponent's attacks. So you only get 1 turn with this, but it takes 50 less damage. That's pretty crazy. This is going to be in Mega Mawile deck for sure. Alright. That's pretty cool. I don't know what this does. Family Beatdown. Maushold. Flip a coin for each. Oh, Tandemos and Maushold you have in play. This attack does 60 damage for each heads. So at most you could flip 4 coins. 4 times. Well, actually probably not, right? Especially if... Is this a different Pokemon or is this an evolution? So, I just don't know. Is it 4? Or is it just 2? And then, these are spoilers, folks. These are not from the trailer, so cover your eyes if you don't want this spoiled for you. But they released that there will be a Mega Medicham promo event, and Mega Medicham was leaked. So these are leaks. Leak alert! Leak alert! If you don't like leaks, just close your eyes for a minute here. This is Mega Medicham, and it's got 180 health, fighting type, 1 fighting energy, 2 colorless. Chakra Fist, if this Pokemon has any psychic energy attached, it does 40 more damage. So 140 total if you've got fighting and psychic energy. This attack's damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. What does that mean? What does that mean, chat? Chat, I need you to tell me something, chat. Can this beat up Oricorio? Is an ability an effect? It's gotta be, right? An ability's an effect. We gotta find out for sure. You betcha that I can't wait to take Mega Medicham and punch an Oricorio and see what happens. Because if this is the first EX to go against Oricorio, that's insane. That's incredible. This attack's damage isn't affected by any effects of your opponent's active Pokemon. Furfrou, that's an effect, right? Are tools an effect? If I hit you, does your tool hit me back? This could be crazy. This could be crazy. So I want to know exactly what counts as an effect. We got to test it out. Got to test it out. All right, folks. And then just to do a little synergy with Oricorio Fire Oricorio, you've got a Cinderace that does 120 for 2 fire energy. So Cinderace hitting hard and not discarding a fire energy. That's pretty crazy. We just need to run it with Lyra or Fossils. Right? So that could be pretty cool. You can hit for 140 if you do a little Oricorio Cinderace. Oricorio, then Cinderace hits for 140. That's pretty cool. Alright, folks. Yeah, I see you guys off in that chat talking about abilities and the wording, right? So we gotta know, we just gotta know if effects, what constitutes that. That's what we want to know. So that's going to be a fun one to test with. Alright. Alright. I mean, that's all the cards that we saw with a couple extras. If you guys are interested, make sure we know that this is coming out. They said 5 p.m. Pacific time on the 28th. Am I right? Wednesday. They said Wednesday, 5 p.m. Pacific. This says January 29th, which is interesting. So, fact check on that. We got the trailer, and we've got some new features that are actually coming to the game. I want to cover these really quickly if you're interested. New features, there's not many, but we're going to get some messaging in trade feature. Now, we can't type the message, but when sending a card for a trade, you're going to be able to add a message to specify that you're looking for a card either on your wish list or for something in a different language. So take a look at this. Can I zoom in on this? Take a look at this. There you go. You can see that we've got some messages here. They have drop downs. They have drop down arrows. So I wonder what other... I mean, obviously the language, right? You'd be able to pick your language. But I wonder what the message could be, which is pretty cool. So. Alright. And then we're getting a random solo battle, which feels interesting. A random solo battle says a new solo battle option called Random Battle. You'll face a completely random deck when you start the battle. So, like, a random deck of the solo battles that exist? Are there... Can you still complete the challenges? The possible decks available are unknown, but they could be taken from the pool of currently existing step-up battles. Like, what difficulty would they even be on? There seems to be levels of random battles, similar to step-up battles, with a reward for the first time you complete them, as well as battle tasks. Oh, they get their own tasks. Here, let's kind of look at... Let's zoom in on the UI here. So we can see that we've got Random Battle Beginner has some rewards and has some tasks. And look, they've got a Mega Gardevoir deck already. Lucky ducks. And look, you can see it right here. Random Battle. Newly available. Step Up Battle. That's cool. Alright. And then we've got upcoming events. If you're interested in some upcoming events. All of this is official information too, by the way. Pokemon TCG released this information. That's how they know it. Upcoming events. We're going to get Elite Deck gift missions for a long time. You're able to complete missions to earn powerful cards. The one we know about so far is Entei and Mega Blaziken. So if those are cards you just don't have, you'll be able to do these missions. And I think you're going to earn these cards. Along with handy card collection missions, you're going to earn yourself powerful trainer cards. Like Copycat, Sabrina, or Red. Cards that come from old packs that you want to play with, but you don't want to open the old packs. So that's pretty cool. We've got the Mega Medicham drop event, February 12th. Mark your calendar. We've got Cinderace and Alolan Vulpix Wonder Pick event, February 15th. And some new accessories. Mega Guardy, of course. People, holy smokes, I've been chatting for a while about this stuff. If you got any more to say, make sure you type in that chat. I want to catch up with y'all and see how you're feeling about this. DJ and I has Google search whether abilities in the TCG are considered an effect, and it said it does. Now, if that was the AI response, we got to be careful with that one, DGen, but from Bulbapedia, an ability is a non-attack effect that Pokemon cards in the Pokemon trading card game can have. Yeah, that's super interesting. That's going to be so interesting. Wayne says, it'd probably be like with how in Shining set, you could get one of the 9 decks they had. Yes. So I think we're going to get cards for completing some missions or some tasks. That's pretty cool. Wait, it says Alolan Vulpix. Does that mean we could get a new set? Get a new in the set too? A new Alolan Vulpix? Probably. Probably. I liked Alolan Vulpix. I liked Alolan Ninetales, actually. I want to bring that card back. Alright, people. I'm going to put away this, and I think it's time to play the game, shall we? Can we play a little bit today? Oh, gosh. Happy Thursday, everybody. Let's see what's going on in the TCG Pocket world. I have been struggling a little bit to make some decks, so I would love to craft some with y'all. We've got some recommendations from how to build videos. Y'all are doing so great liking those videos and commenting on what decks you want me to build you. So we've been trying to still pump one out every day, and we're going to keep doing that. I've got a Guzzlord that came out today. You guys can check that out. That one's pretty fun. And I think we sent out a Lunala. And we've got some more coming your way as well. So stay tuned. But of course, no sleep for the wicked. So we got to keep building. We were messing around a little bit with this deck, but I didn't love it. I didn't love it. Let's clear some space. Wayne, I am very close to 60. I'm very close to level 60. Probably a few more packs. And Wayne joined the club. Wayne, thanks for subscribing. We've got 16 more subscribers needed in order for us to throw our very first Pokemon TCG Pocket tournament. I promised y'all that we're throwing a tournament at 1,000 subs, and that is still going to happen. I just got to get Limitless to respond to my application, Limitless TCG. But once they do, and once we got 1,000, we're rocking and rolling. Hey, what's up, Real Pro? And Pizza Shack. What's up, homie? Pizza Shack, you want me to use your deck for the day? Well, I gotta craft a couple more. So here's what I want to do. I want to look at some recommendations that YouTube has been asking. Let's see. I've got recommendations for a Silvally deck. Silvally. What do y'all think is the best way to play Silvally? Is it Rampardos? Is it Psychic? Giratina? Let's see what some people are saying. Yep, Silvally deck. If y'all have any recommendations, you can also ask me here while we're live. But I think the best things come when we spin the wheel. Isn't that true, guys? When we spin the wheel, we challenge Lambo to build the craziest deck and actually get a W with it. And then usually I'm pretty inspired by those decks, if I'm being honest. So what if, folks, what if we dove right into spinning the wheel? Let's see. If you've never been here before, I would love to explain what spin the wheel actually means. We're going to spin the wheel of Pokemon types, and when this thing lands on a type, I need you to type in chat the first Pokemon that comes to mind. I've got live chat on. Make sure you go to the top of your chat and click live chat to see if you were one of the first 3 to send a Pokemon name. So let me spin the wheel, and all you have to do is type one Pokemon that comes to mind. Here we go! In chat, I would love it if you typed an electric type Pokemon. Give me a challenge. And I'll start building a deck. In this deck, I am always, most likely, going to add a Pokeball and some Professor's Research. Alright, now let me catch up with the chat. And the chat, the first 3 that I see are Magneton, Zapdos, and Electivire. Oh boy. Alright, hold on a minute, folks. Magneton we can do. I think we can certainly do that. Magneton, very popular. We've got to throw the Magneton in here, but why not throw, excuse me, the line? Plus a Clement, am I right? Now, how are we going to go with Electivire? We're going to need a Buzz. Am I right? And we're going to need, I just want to make sure we spell it right, Electivire. Let's do it. I want to see what options we have. Yikes. Alright, so do we go... Yeah, if this Pokemon has 2 extra energy, it hits for 120. And that's our only option. Okay, so... we go with the Buzz. We throw the Electabuzz in here. You know what we really can do, if I'm being honest? I think we go with the... Which Electabuzz? Charge? Do we charge up? Maybe we charge up. Get that energy going. Yeah, probably. Okay. This is a lot of Pokemon so far. We still got to throw in a Zapdos. We could have gone Thunder Spear or Thunder Punch. This might be the move. And we throw in a Zapdos? I think we could do something here. I'm gonna go EX, I think. EX makes a lot of sense. Additionally, don't we have to use... What's that trainer's name? What is that trainer's name? Old one. Oldie but a goodie. The one that works with Electivire. It's not Lieutenant Surge. Lieutenant Surge moves energy from Electabuzz. Let's not do that. Let's use Volkner. Volkner reattaches energy to Electivire. I think that's going to be useful. Let's put on just one Volkner. I don't want to go double, because we need room for... I think we need Copycat. I think we need Cyrus to win you the game. This is a lot of Pokemon. I'm wondering if we go with a May. You think May might help out here a lot? Let's go with a May. Alright, now this is going to be tough. We don't have any capes or anything. But we'll give it a try. Let's see if we can actually get this done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 basic Pokemon. Alright, let's give it a try. Let's see if we can get a W with our brand new deck. I think we could do it. No elemental switches or anything, but if we can pull the cards in the right order. Make sure we have everything we got here, by the way. Zapdos, Electivire, and Magneton are in this deck. That's the challenge. Let's see if we can get a W. Pizza Shack! Pizza Shack, you don't get to choose. You said build a deck with Magneton. I get to pick if an Evo goes in here. Ha ha ha! So I'm going to win with Magneton. That's it. Those are the rules. Oh, let's see. Morsi, 18. What's up, buddy? Haven't played since Buzzwole. Oricorio is still a pain in the butt, but there are many, many new ways around it, so the game has become pretty balanced, in my opinion. Look at this start, folks. Look at this start. This is the exact start that we wanted to have here. We just got to make sure we pull the evolutions. Alright, we got to take down some Rowlets, which I think is possible. I'm a little scared of putting Zapdos down. Just a little scared of putting Zapdos down. I'm going to thin the deck out. We have plenty of Pokemon, so let me do that. And then let's do Professor's Research. I'm looking for that, and honestly, that'll do. That'll do. Yeah, I don't want to put Zapdos down. Not yet. Not until the Rowlet is gone. Alright, so he evolved into Decidueye EX. It would be nice... Oh, double, huh? Okay. I say we set up the Zapdos. We don't have what we need here. But we do have Magnezone, which is going to be pretty helpful. So, let's do this. Do we set up the Zapdos? Or do we set up the Electabuzz? Electabuzz, if we have Volkner, could then hit for 120. Let's use this. Alright, let's just set it up. We'll discard a bunch of energy here. And we've got Magnezone coming out in the next play, so that's good news. Morsi, if you're still in here, now is the best time to come back as a new player. There's a pack called Deluxe Pack. Open that pack. It has cards. It has a guaranteed EX every pack. Okay, we've got Magnezone ready to go. We love that. Would love to pull another Magnemite. We didn't. We still haven't seen Electivire either. Mirror Shots should slow him down. And I think we got to start setting up Zapdos. This guy had both his Decidueyes ready to go. Oh, that is a absolute bummer. He can just swap out on the next turn. That is not good for us. We need Electivire. I'll tell you that much. Alright, we put this back, and I think we take out the Electivire. I put back you and you. We keep the Electivire. Volkner is going to give that energy to it. And it hits for 120, am I right? Alright. Bad news is, I think we lose. That's the bad news. What's he gonna do? If he swaps out, he's in good shape. Yeah. We needed him to hit Tails on the last one. There's the Magnemite, but it's not enough. It's just not enough. Bummer. Bummer. Yeah. It just wasn't enough. I can't believe he got both Decidueyes on turn 2. That's pretty broken. Alright. So we gotta try again. We gotta try one more time. We were unable to go fast enough against Decidueye, but there is synergy here. We had enough energy. There's nothing that could have saved us except for if he hit Tails. We needed him to hit Tails. What a bummer. Alright, we'll try one more time. It's Zapdos, Electivire, and Magneton. See if we can do it. Nice to meet you. DJN says, by the way, Lambo got a 2-star Mega Steelix in that Wonder Pick. Nice! I have been getting 2-star Mega Steelix in the Wonder Pick for a week now, and I just can't pick it. I just can't pick it. Like 7 days in a row. Just can't pick it. So, congratulations. I do have the rainbow one, but I just can't pick that 2-star. I like the guaranteed 2-star Wonder Picks. I think that's genius. Goomy? Oh boy. Alright, the question is, can we actually get what we need here? I've got the Magneton Magnezone line in my hand. We don't have Electabuzz or Zapdos. So maybe we may? Maybe we may. Okay, double Indeedee stays healed. Very frustrating. So no point in doing that. Let's go straight into... Oop, we got Zapdos on the bench. Let's go into Magneton. I'm considering using May. I think I want to use May. Watch me never see Electivire again. There's the Buzz. Let's put back... And we'll keep Magnezone. Let's let him think we don't have it or something. What's up, friendly smart monkey? Welcome on in. How you doing today? We're playing Pokemon TCG Pocket. Thanks for saying hello. Wow, we got the Electivire. That's awesome. Alright, so he's got the Goodra set up on the next turn. We hate to see it. Did I Volt Charge already? I guess so. Maybe I'll set up Zapdos. Zapdos is a wild card with those coin flips, though. But I'll start putting energy on Zapdos. I think we've got the time here. They've got the healing. We have a Cyrus, though. I think I Cyrus the Indeedee on the next turn. Am I right? Wow, it stayed in. It's tanking the Indeedee. It says, I don't need that Indeedee. That's crazy. Is that not crazy? That feels crazy. All right. T-Gen says, got my alarm set for 7 a.m. next Thursday. Ready for new set. Normally wake up between 7:30 and 8. Yeah, a little earlier. You got to get those solo battles in and rip some packs open. Yeah, I'll be streaming live. I know it's late for you. But I think I'll certainly be streaming live. 8 p.m. Eastern, Wednesday. Let's rip this card out. Magneton, just like Pizza Shack wanted. Pizza Shack, those Magnetons, I'm loving them. Where's my Volkner at? Volkner is going to be the hammer here. The 120. You know what I mean? Hopefully he doesn't hit me here. That'd be great. Oh, we got a booster pack to open. He did not hit me. Look at that. We're doing great. He wasted a Lily on that. Oh, yeah. Look at this. This is great for us. Pizza Shack. I'm going to be cooking up a Gallade deck because a lot of new cards require a lot of energy. You might be right, Pizza Shack. Gallade, Alakazam, Indeedee. Got some options. Oh, poor soul. This guy's having a hard time here. 130 though. Alright, we got the Volkner. Look at us. We've got what we need. Just keep on pestering. He's got no psychic energy. No psychic energy. Giant cape instead of the heavy helmet? That's crazy. Irida. That's the last one, right? That's the last bit of healing. This only gets him... This gets him all the way. We could start using Electivire. I don't think he can heal. Wow. What a poor guy. Oh my gosh. That's a bummer. That is absolutely a bummer. I mean, I think we just rip into him. Am I right? Hit him for 120 instead of that 90. And that's GG, people. That's how you win, by spinning the wheel. People, I chose to use Magneton, Zapdos, and Electivire because that's what you typed in chat. If you give me more of a challenge next time, it might be a bit more interesting. So that's what I'm asking you. When we spin this wheel, I need you to type something outlandish, something non-meta, just the craziest first Pokemon that comes to mind. Let me know in that chat, and I'm going to try to build a crazy deck out of it. Are you ready, folks? Get those fingies ready. Here you go. Oh, no. Normal? What normal Pokemon are y'all gonna type? Well, let me clear the deck out. Let's remove everything. Alrighty. Let's go with the Professor Oaks. And let's check on that chat. Remember, I'm looking at live chat, people. So the first three I see are Eevee, Blissey, another Eevee, and what the heck is a Pudgy? Last Oasis. Last Oasis. I need 2 sentences on what the heck is a Pudgy. Alright? Pidgey! Alright, hold up. Eevee, Blissey EX, and Pudgy. I guess it's a Pidgey. And you know what? We'll honor it this time because Pudgy is hilarious. We'll honor the Pudgy. What are we thinking right off the bat? Blissey EX. And they had enough time. DGen had enough time to specifically go with Blissey EX, which is pretty crazy. You know what, though? There's some coin flip synergy happening here. What if we went with a Blissey? What if we went with, I'm gonna go with a Manaphy. And Pudgy. I think there's coin flip synergy. We could go Mega Pidgeot. We could go Drive Off. Drive Off is super interesting. But maybe we go coin flip synergy here. And there's also this Twister. Friendly Smart Monkey with the super chat. I wrote Jigglypuff, but it didn't appear. Friendly Smart Monkey, you got to check live chat. Go to live chat. At the top of the chat, click on the button. It probably says top chat. Change top chat to live chat. I don't see that you typed Jigglypuff. But thanks for the super chat. Alright, so the question is, what do we actually want to roll in with here? Maybe we go Mega. Come on. We're having a good time, aren't we? We're going to have some fun here. I definitely don't want to start with that Blissey, so let's go Mega Pidgeot. Which Pidgey are we throwing in here? I think we got to go with a 50 health Pidgey. I'm going to tell you why. Licia is going to help draw these cards. Pidgey, Odo. Alright. And you know what? Why don't we just go with one of these drive-offs? See if we could find some synergy. There's a lot of Pokemon. I think I throw a Mantike in here too. Alrighty. And let's go with a Will. Do we go 2 Wills? Maybe we go 1 Will. I think we need a Copycat and a Cyrus to win you the game. One more card is probably a Cape, if we're being honest. It's probably a Cape. Let's see what we can do with this. I'm nervous. I'm nervous about this Blissey. If I start with this Blissey, I'm in trouble. Yikes. Do I take out the Pidge... Oh, you know what? We take out the Pidgeotto. Because I need Licia. We said Licia would be important. 1, 2, 3. It's a 50% chance I have a bad start. Or... This is a tough decision. I'm going to go with the Mantike. I'm going to go with the Mantike. And you know what? If I have a bad start, we deal with it. We deal with it. Alright, folks. Check out the deck. Just let me know if we got everything we need here. Oh my god, you said Eevee. No, I forgot the Eevee. Yeah, we got to put an Eevee in here. Where's my Eevee? Okay, hold on. Back to the drawing board. I think if we're going Eevee... Wait a second, people. We could do something crazy. Can we do something crazy? How crazy would it be? Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. How crazy would it be to go one line Mega Pidgeot? Watch this. We've got Blissey here. I'm going to go with Jolteon EX. And I hope to goodness gracious that we start with it. But I'm thinking an electrical cord. What's your retreat cost? It's 1. Get rid of the cape. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm blowing it, people. I need a Chansey. Thank you for that. How the heck do you spell Chansey? Oh my gosh. It's Chansey, right? Am I saying that wrong? Now I'm doubting everything I've ever believed in my whole life. Where the heck is Chansey? Haha. C-H-A-N-S? Oh my god. What a noob. What a Pokemon noob. Alright, I think we go with Scrunch. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if this is the vibe. I really don't know. I don't think this is the vibe. Jolteon EX with electrical cord. Throwing energy back to what's hopefully going to become a Mega Pidgeot or a Blissey EX. Yo, chat, you absolutely screwed me on this one. Alright. 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 I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. We're gonna try it out. Honestly, we're gonna try it out. Woo! People, if I get a W on this, you know who the GOAT is. If I get a W on this, we gotta absolutely just put GOAT on my resume as far as deck building's concerned. This deck is absolutely redunculous. We're going second, and we're starting with... God. The Chansey. Oh, God. Okay. Alright. If that's what it's got to be. We did not want a Chansey up front. 25% chance of that happening. Okay. Eevee Gamer's here. Eevee Gamer. I'm sorry. It's hard to keep up with chat. I'll tell you that much. Chat is starting to get a little too quick for me. But Eevee Gamer's here. Let me say hi to some people. We've got Gagear. Hey, thanks for saying you got this. And welcome into the chat. We got Buggy here. What's up, Buggy? Okay. So, unfortunately, this Chansey is locked into this spot. Of course, the whole squad's here now. Maybe Scrunch could keep us alive. Prevent all damage done to this by attacks. So they are going to have a Jolteon, which is absolutely going to screw us over. Maybe we got lucky. Nope. Oh, he put it in the back? That's because he's got both of them, right? Oh, okay. Okay. Plus a Rocky in the back. So we're starting off with this Jolteon. Interesting choice. $60 damage. If we don't flip heads, we're just genuinely in trouble. They did some good math there. This only works on electric Pokemon. We have to Scrunch. If we can't Scrunch, we call it a day. Scrunched! Alright, so we're Scrunched. But then what? That's the question. The question is, then what? Sabrina's crazy. I mean, we sacrifice one of the Eevees, right? We got red carded. Okay. We don't have anything that we want here. We don't have anything that we want here. Maybe I set up a Jolteon and hope for a Jolteon. We're getting thrown around, people. Absolutely thrown around here. Here comes Jolteon EX. I don't know if that was the move. Especially if we pull what we need. Honestly, I think Jolteon EX is the only thing that saves us here. We might be screwed. We got 2 Jolteons in there. It's my best luck. It's the best bet is that a Jolteon EX comes out. Come on, Jolteon EX! Alright. Okay, now the problem is we can't let it die. It's not allowed to die. Not yet. And it's going to, am I right? It's just going to. Unless we pull Blissey. Blissey saves us. Blissey saves us. Guys, this deck is atrocious. Holy smokes. How am I going to win with this? If we pull Blissey, and if they don't have a Cyrus, which of course they do, they're a Jolteon deck. He popped out. Am I getting attacked? Oh, interesting. I would love to pull a Blissey. I would love to pull a Blissey right here. I'm gonna scrunch. I don't know, guys. I mean, Cyrus wins him the game. Just like it wins everybody a game. Don't forget about that, Cyrus. We have Cyrus too, by the way. Next turn, we've got Mega Pidgeot online. Do I blow the Cyrus right now? I don't know. I truly don't know, but this is going to be a close match. If they pull a Cyrus... If I flip all tails right here... Oh, thank God. Guys, there's no way I'm about to win this. There's no way I'm about to win this. They have a Cyrus. Right? They have a Cyrus. They've got 4 cards left in the deck. They've got a Jolteon coming up right here. It's Jolteon and then it's Cyrus. No way. No way. This is it. No! 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 Oh, we were so close. People, this deck, for as atrocious as it is, that was stupid close. Why was that stupid close? Oh, alright, we gotta try again. I might make an edit to this deck. I might. Let me see. That was ridiculous. I thought they stuttered and hesitated for a little bit. That was ridiculous. Let's go for the one more try. One more try. God, this is atrocious. We just had a tough start. Right? We just had a tough start. We'll try it again as is. As is. Try number 2. Alright, let's start with an Eevee. Okay, going first. Starting with an Eevee. No Jolteon. Maybe a May would have been good here. Assuming we would pull it. Alright, starting off with Lycia, which is actually wonderful. We get to pull the Pidgey and the Eevee out. Very beneficial to us. But no Jolteon. So, I'll hang tight on the electrical cord, just in case. Hey, dog. What's up, hey, dog? We're having a great stream. How are you, homie? Welcome on in. Thanks for saying hello. Your name is very funny. What are we gonna do with this Charmander? Didn't attack is super interesting. We don't have Jolteon. So the question is, who do we set up first? That's the question. Does he have Charmeleon? Is Charmeleon going to... Is Charmeleon gonna... Is that how it's gonna work? I'm gonna go with Mega... I'm gonna go with Mega Pidgeot. What's up, JP? Welcome on in. Okay, A-Dog, we are not cooking. We were given ingredients, and this is all we had to cook with. It was Pidgey, Eevee, and Blissey EX I had to make a deck with. That's the challenge. Yo, what's good, Austin? How you doing, homie? Alright, this hurts a lot, if I'm being honest. We could go for the Scrunch. We could go for the Scrunch. I think I'm going to go Eevee in case we pull a Jolteon. Oh, please be Jolteon. Please. We just need one oh, no. But then we would lose the game, wouldn't we? We would lose the game, wouldn't we? Okay, this is absolutely rough. We're hoping for Mega Pidgeot. I think that's it. I think that's the only chance that we're going to have here. Is that we pull a Mega Pidgeot. What is that? Going in for the kill with the 150. Alright, we gotta pull Mega Pidgeot. The chances are extremely low. 1 out of 7. Not what we were looking for. Okay, we try Professor's Research. Oh, yikes. Big yikes. Okay, we still have time. Well, he's got a Flame Patch, doesn't he? Okay, so we scrunch our way to victory. We scrunch our way to victory. People, this deck is atrocious, and I am not the GOAT. I am not. I couldn't do it. We couldn't pull the cards. I think a May would have worked really well here instead of Copycat. If I had May, that would have been it. That would have been it. And then Mega Pidgeot would have done it. Does he not have a Flame Patch? Where'd he go? Why are you leaving? Where are you going? What are you doing? I want a official win here. Because this right now is an official loss. You guys think I'll be able to Happy Punch? Alright, he came back. He's got to have a Flame Patch. You've got to have a Flame Patch. Oh my god, he made me wait that whole time. Are you kidding me? Ridiculous. Gluten-free, I don't want to hear it. I don't even know who to blame. Out of the 3 Pokemon that I was given, I don't know who to blame. I don't know whose fault that was. Maybe the Pudgy. Maybe it was the Pudgy. People, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it with normal. You know what, though? It's 5:30 over here. That means we've got 1 hour left. What do you guys think about viewer battles? What if we just verse the community and let y'all have a good time just steamrolling on my terrible luck today? How's that sound? Let's pull up the random number generator. I don't even have any good decks going for us right now. Except for some new ones that are coming out tomorrow and Saturday morning. Hey, yo, what's up, Hexon and Austin? How we doing? Did I say hi to Austin? I might have said hi to Austin already. People, I gotta get rid of this. This is going right in the trash. Right in the trash. And let's see how many decks we've got to work with this time. We've got 22! So let's generate a random number from 1 to 22. And let's put in the code. Y'all know the code already, don't you? If you would like to battle me today, the code is Flair. Make sure you come up with a deck that's got some nice looking flair. You know I love my flair. Alright, so before I roll this die, I would also like just a friendly reminder that members of the chat have an opportunity to 1v1 me first. Are there any members in the chat that would like to battle now? Remember, members get deck building priority. Members get to ask me to build them decks, and I'll put out videos for them. And members also get to 1v1 me first and foremost before we do regular viewer battles. So, if Ghastly's still in here, if Gluten Free wants a shot, if Tossed on Earth is here, y'all get first priority against me in a viewer battle. While I'm waiting for you to respond, let me pick my deck. Number 17. Alright, let's see. Number 17. Ooh, I've been trying to cook, but it's not coming together. So we'll see if you guys can beat it or maybe even inspire me to make some changes. Alright, looks like no members are available right now, so let's battle with the code Flare. Did I pin that message? Pinned. Ready? I'm pressing it. No! If a member comes in at any time, we'll give a special code to members, and they can battle me first and foremost. We gotta add Ghastly to the shout-out list. Oh, and Jack's in here, too! Jack, if you're still here. Alright, let's see. Eevee Gamer, how's the traveling? How's it going? Tell me all about it. Alright, let's see if we can take down a Mega Venusaur with a Buzzwole deck. Fire Zeus. I like that we have Energy Advantage. Energy Advantage is helpful here. I think we're going to red card you. We're going to get this thing rolling. Maybe you'll have nothing in your hand, and I'll just be able to hit you for 40 twice. What you got, Fire Zeus? Or maybe I just gave you all the cards you needed. Eevee Gamer's been having a good time. Love to hear it. I miss vacation. I would like to take a vacation soon. I'm calling it right now. Sometime in the future, I will cancel a Saturday live stream and I will go on a vacation. I'm saying it right now. I deserve it. Wow, pulled it. What is this deck, Fire Zeus? Fire Zeus, what the heck is going on here? I truly need to know. Because it's not making any darn sense to me. I'll tell you that much. If this is a Mega Venusaur, I am in trouble. Is this a Mega Venusaur? 50 health. Oh, it is not. The Entei comes out to what? Draw cards? Is that the point of the Entei? We're just drawing cards over here? Well, if this Entei is stuck in place here, I'm gonna do some pestering. Shall we pester a bit? Let's pester. We love pestering. How long until we see that Mega Venusaur? I don't know. I would love to not see it, if I'm being honest. JP? You do, but what will you do? Play on words. Eevee Gamer, I just learned about the Panama Canal from a documentary narrated by Morgan Freeman in 3D. Wow. It was very interesting to learn more about history. I wish I was a history person. I feel like as a student in school, history was a little boring, but now that I'm like, I hate to say it, an older man. I'm a man now. History actually is pretty cool. Uh-oh, Fire Zeus. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, Fire Zeus? Leaf. The leaf comes out. That's crazy. I didn't expect the leaf, if I'm being honest. Alright. Oh, Fire Zeus is getting away with this Entei in here, which is pretty crazy. I can't believe it, if I'm being honest. I'm a little scared to put Buzzwole out, if I'm being honest. I'm a little scared. Just a little scared. If there's an Erica involved here, that's a problem. Yeah. There's always an Erica. Okay. Alright. So we got rid of the Kartana. The Mega Venusaur comes out. That's frustrating. And we're down to a Buzzwole here. Thanks for leaving a like, EV Gamer. Oh, JP's asking, what would I do if I go on vacation? Well, it depends where I go on the vacation. That's probably the important part. So if I go to a city I've never been to, I will explore it. If I go to a tropical resort, I will just chill on the beach. We got no red in here, Spicy J Red. We got no Spicy J Red in... No, I think we have a red. Do we have a red in here? We might just not have pulled it yet. Oops. We might not just have pulled that red yet. We gotta find it. Alright, now this is where we have a problem. But the good news is we can Erica this guy. We have to use Buzzwole. Okay. We might be okay here, folks, by the way. I'm gonna punch him. So that's all we need. Now, the question is, does Fire Zeus have a red? If Fire Zeus has a red, we're in trouble. We're still waiting to find our Cyrus. If we find a Cyrus, we win. Fire Zeus is getting all the cards that they need. No red, which means we live to see another turn. And the good news about another turn is all these status conditions don't actually matter to us. Because we get to come out with Ultra Thrusters, sending the other Buzzwole out. This doesn't exactly save us if they have a Cyrus, but it helps. And I can't believe we didn't pull our Cyrus. It's stuck in here. It's stuck in the bottom of the deck. Alright. So we can hit for 120. Sabrina's a crazy pull. Sabrina wins him the game. Oh, are you for real? Dang. That's a bummer. Hey, great game, Fire Zeus. I don't know what that Entei's doing in there, but that just goes to show you you could build a pretty weird deck and still get a W. So you know what that means? That means round of applause for Fire Zeus. Well done, Fire Zeus. Proud of you, buddy. You got the W against this YouTuber. The professional. I'm supposed to be the professional around here. And folks, that means you can also be just like Fire Zeus and get a W today. If you'd like to give it a try, just type the code FLAIR. And I'd also like to remind members that they can cut the line at any time. Deck number 14. Alright, let's go to deck number 14. Oh, deck number 14's a sweaty one, people. But there is a Ditto involved. We do have a Ditto. Let's see if we see it make an appearance. I'm excited for Pokopia. I don't know if y'all are excited for Pokopia. But I think that's going to be my game of the year. Possibly. Possible. You never know. Swablu. No Ditto. Hey guys, what color do you like best over here? Oh, the multicolor. Oh, snap. We having a party now. Look at that. Now we bumping in here. What if there's one you like better than the other? Ooh, red's pretty cool. Pokopia definitely costs too much. I'm hoping that when you actually play it, it is worth it. That's the hope. Alright, what the heck is going on with my deck here? Pal Farm is crazy. Alright, let's see what this Shinx does. Eevee Gamer with the new deck. What's up, Milo? How you doing, homie? Alright. Protected. That's okay. We can do one of two things. I think it might make a lot of sense, honestly, to dump the energy. What are we looking for? If we're looking for something, what are we looking for? Indeedee? A helmet? Maybe a helmet. And that. Actually, all this. Let's do all this right here, right now. How about a red card? That Oricorio could be a problem for us. Pizza Shack. Lambo, for a stream, you should play this Pokemon Tower Defense game. Yo, Pizza Shack. I seen that. And I actually started playing it. And I was like, I got pretty far, actually. And I thought, do I play this for a stream? We could run it on a horizontal stream. Maybe our horizontal streams are just messing around. Maybe we do 2 vertical pocket streams. And we do other stuff on our horizontal streams. What if we open up the channel? That'd be pretty cool, actually. Shinx is protected again. We kind of hate that, if I'm being honest. I think what we'll do is hope for the best, if I'm being honest. There's one card that I'm looking for that I cannot find. I'm looking for it. You'll know it when you see it, though. Here comes the Oricorio. Oricorio comes out. Here's the problem with Oricorio. I don't have too much to go against it. So I thought maybe I do something crazy. How about this? Alright, Pizza Shack. Thanks for joining us today, homie. Appreciate you. That's 100 damage. We'll take it. Alright, so we've got to get through Oricorio. Oricorio is the problem. What's up, the nice guy? Welcome on in. Purple's the winner for sure. 2 Oricorios could be a problem. Yo, pretty soon we'll be able to heal Mega Altaria for 90. Which just feels absolutely insane. Is that insane? That's insane. This is what I was looking for. I wonder if I blew my Rocky Helmet. Did I blow my Rocky Helmet? I might have. We might lose this game. We might lose this game. I really think I have 2 Rocky Helmets in this deck. I need 2 Rocky Helmets in this deck. Yeah, Pizza Shack. Good luck on the test tomorrow. Alright, this is a problem. We're in trouble now. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, we're in trouble. I think we're just in trouble regardless. And that's where Ditto comes in handy. Ditto's got 60 health. And I'm hoping we survive. We might not. He might have a rare candy. Nope. Okay. Cyrus might be an issue, though. All right. Now what? EV Gamer, you are notorious for skipping out on Cyrus, aren't you? Aren't you, EV Gamer? We'll find out. You got that, Cyrus? Or did you make the adjustment? Here comes the rare candy. Oh no, wait a second. Hold on. Is this the Luxray that hits? No. Oh. Woo. I don't know where a sneeze came from out of there. But I'm feeling pretty distraught here. Oh yeah, we're just cooked, aren't we? That's it. That's the game. Eevee Gamer with the Luxray. Bomber. Woo! Oh man. I might just be allergic to trash. Just kidding, Eevee Gamer. Eevee Gamer, you won. I'm just being a sore loser. That's it. You got the W here. That's a GG. Smash. Who? Who are you smashing? Who to smash? The giraffe. You can't smash the Ditto. You can't smash the good boy. You can't. Good job, Eevee Gamer. Round of applause for Eevee Gamer. Congratulations, Eevee Gamer. This could be you, folks, if you would like a chance to battle Lambo live on live stream. I need you to enter the code FLAIR. What's up, Eugene? And if you want to be as lucky as Fire Zeus and Eevee Gamer, you just might get a W. Let's see what deck I'm playing next. 14 was my sweaty deck. 16 is a Pikachu deck. Let's see who's ready to play. All right. People, if you are in the United States of America, are you getting a giant snowstorm this weekend? There's a huge snowstorm coming. And I think it's hitting a lot of the country. I think by me, they're saying like anywhere from like a foot to 2 feet of snow. Even warm places are supposed to get snow, so they won't even know what to do. They've got to go buy a jacket. They haven't owned a jacket in years. Alright, D-Gen. Bring it on, D-Gen. That's a backpack. Don't use the backpack. Here's a Zorora. We like Zorora. No snow in Cali, huh, Vinny Rod? I gotta move to California. I mean, what am I doing? What am I doing anywhere else? If I'm not in California, what am I doing? You know? What an outstanding place. Please, pull another Pokemon. Please. Oh! D-Gen. D-Gen, I think that might be it. I think we cooked your goose, D-Gen. You needed a leaf cape. You couldn't get a leaf cape. And we got the 60 circle. The circle circuit, 60 damage. I'm so sorry, D-Gen. What a bummer. You left a 50 health execute out front for me to just smash. I'm sorry. But I know that you were going to cook my goose on the next turn if I didn't do that. Good game, D-Gen. Round of applause for D-Gen. Don't worry, D-Gen. We'll get you back in here. It's never satisfying. You know what I mean? Nobody loves a game like that. So we'll get you in here. Let me pick another one. Number 9. Number 9 is... Oh, gosh. We'll see if we can do anything with this. Come on, people. Get in here. We're doing viewer battles. Viewer battles for another 30 minutes. 30 minutes. I knew you had Executor and Will ready. I knew you did. I've noticed that in this game, when one person draws the cards they need, another person draws the cards they need, and I just had everything I needed to. Glute. Myalgia. Dude, Mega Mawile before Mega Gengar? Bro, that's what I'm saying. Mega Mawile? Although, I'm pretty excited to try it out, but... Yo, where's our boy? Where's our Gengar at? They have to be perfecting it. They have to be. I want it. I want it so bad. Alright, let's see what we're rocking with here. Going up against... I didn't see the name. Who are we going up against? It'll show up in a second. Who are we playing against this time? Snorlax EX. The Poke Trainer Daw. Coming at me with a Snorlax. You hate to see it. We chill for a moment here. Who asked for this? Gluten myalgia. Yo, I mean, Mega Gardevoir, I guess people are excited about. The mechanic's pretty cool. I get it. There's a Pokemon fan for any Pokemon. Maybe. Trubbish? Anybody a Trubbish fan? Somebody is. There's somebody who's purchased a Trubbish plushie before. Guaranteed. So, who asked for this? I'm sure somebody did. Look at this deck. Poke Trainer Daw. Coming in hot. Coming in real hot. Do we just go for the absolute devastation? We might go for the absolute devastation here. Do we go for the absolute devastation? I'll give it a minute. Let's get rid of this card. I still need another turn anyway. We got another copycat. Alright. We were looking for a Charmeleon. Yeah, where's Mega Malamar? That's what we all thought it would be. Stadium cards are going to be pretty sweet. Sightseer. Swap the Executor for Lilligant. That could be crazy. Oh, we got the Nightbot spam. Make sure you listen to Nightbot. Dang, where are you pulling these cards from, Pokedaw? I'm trying to get something with Copycat, but you keep keeping a small hand. I can't get what I need. There's the Ho-Oh. Is 50 even worth it? It's really only 30 and you heal for 20. I don't even know if it's worth it. I truly don't even know if it's worth it. But I'll tell you, we're going to get hit by... No, I don't think it's worth it. I think you've got an Illima. I think you've got an Illima, which means I'm going to go for... I'm going to go for the kill. You got a Dawn? If you got a Dawn, I'm in trouble. I did not... Oh, thank gosh. I didn't even think about a Dawn. Wow, we could not pull out the cards we need. Devastating. Absolutely devastating. Those copycats absolutely destroyed my hand. I don't know why I did that. We could have had a Mega Charizard right here, right now. Yeah, I don't know what else to do here. Go to sleep, Snorlax. Go to sleep, Snorlax. And stay asleep. Stay there. I gotta go with Lugia twice. Thank goodness. Thank goodness the Charmeleon came in handy. Alright, now stay asleep, Snorlax. If you don't stay asleep, I'm in trouble. That's a bummer. Snorlax be sleeping. And continues to heal. But at least we're going to set up Lugia twice. Stay asleep, Snorlax. Alright, D-Gen. Take care, homie. Thanks for always showing up for us. This is a tanky deck, Poketrainer. No, he's got the lady! Come on, you had the lady in the hand the whole time. Yikes. I mean, we're in trouble. We're genuinely in trouble here. We're genuinely in trouble here. Ugh. Lugia discards. Okay. Okay. Our Lugia has been used. Now what? Now the biggest question is now what? Right? Here comes Giratina. There are too many cards that I still need. There's only one way I win, and that's if Poketrainer doesn't have a Cyrus. If Poketrainer has a Cyrus, we lose. Oh no, we lose. We didn't pull the Charizard, so we just lose. That's a good game, though. Poketrainer. I blew it. I used my copycats prematurely. I should have kept that Charizard. I should have kept that Charizard. But either way, Poketrainer Dog coming in with the W. People, that's a round of applause for Poketrainer Dog. Poketrainer Dog came in with a tanky Snorlax, Indeedee, Giratina deck. That was just a little too sweaty for my Ho-Oh. Pretty good, Poketrainer Dog. People, we still got some time if you want to get some battles in. Remember, the code is Flare. And if you're a member, just shout out that you would like to cut the line. Members get to cut the line for viewer battles. Alright, here we go. Deck number 7. Deck number 7 is... Oh, boy. Let's see if we can get this Reuniclus online. Reuniclus could be an issue. Glutamyalgia. Paldean. Oh my god, what is your name? Zangooter. Nope. Whatever the dark one is, that 2 energy, it does 50 damage or 70 more if they're damaged. Look at this guy, JP. Yo, JP. We are currently nobody, but we're going somewhere. Let me tell you, we've got 985 people in this world who think I'm somebody. And although that's a baby number, that's the most people that ever thought I was somebody in my whole life. So, we going somewhere, JPKS. Don't you forget it. The double Ralts. I don't mind the double Ralts, but we're looking for one more thing. We're looking for something else here. Oh, JPKS is actually just a mean person. We don't like mean people, so we actually just kick him out. We just kick him out. So JPKS, make sure you say goodbye. If you want to throw in like an I'm sorry for being rude, you got time. But other than that, we'll put you in a timeout. Guys, I want the Reuniclus. Where's the Reuniclus? I'm gonna do something crazy. You ready for this? Bring it on, Eevee Gamer. Drawing cards is pretty good. Unfortunately, we're getting our butt kicked here. Alright, go ahead, Eevee Gamer. I was unable to get my Solasis until the last second, and now my bench is full. That's an issue. Tell me, I don't even have a Gardevoir going on here, huh? Do we pull a Gardevoir now? Oh my goodness gracious. This is insane. I think I just lose the game. I couldn't pull a Gardevoir. There's 2 of them in here. I couldn't pull my Solasis. Out of 2 Sylveons. We used Sylveon twice. And everything was pushed to the bottom of my deck. What a bummer. Eevee Gamer, I mean, you got me, buddy. You got me for sure. Yeah. Let's see what we could do. I mean, at the very least, I could tank a hit. At the very least. You know? There's the Guardy. We got one Guardy. Alright, we know you can heal for a bunch. So get all that healing going. I don't remember if you put a Cyrus in this deck, Eevee Gamer. But I would love it if you didn't. I would love it if you didn't. I would love it if you did not have a Cyrus in this deck. I wonder if I could out-heal you. I don't think so. I think that my bench is full and your bench is full and you could hit me for 120 and I could only heal for 90, so I don't know. We're going to have to see. We're going to have to see who can out-heal who. And if you have a Cyrus, you win the game, so. Okay. Here we go. We need our other rare candy. Insane. The rare candy lasts for. Wild. But we try and try again. Oh my god, Mega Gardevoir and Reuniclus? Yo, people. People, Mega Gardevoir and Reuniclus. Hold on a minute. Think about that. Yeah, wishful thinking to not have the Cyrus. Oh, please, give me the rare candy, please. I need it. Oh, thank God. Alright, so who wins this game now? If there's no Cyrus in that deck, who wins the game? I heal for 90, you heal for 60. I do 90, so that's 30 a turn for me. You do 7. You do. Do I net healing? Do I net healing against you, EV Gamer? Yeah, EV Gamer's got the Cyrus. But I think if EV Gamer didn't have the Cyrus, I think I heal 10 damage a turn. I net positive 10 a turn. So, if EV Gamer did not have the Cyrus, I know he does, then I think we would out-heal them, actually. I think we would out-heal them. Quite unsure. Quite unsure. I mean, there's Irida. 2 Iridas, I think, have been used, right? Melodious heals. I think Reuniclus would just out-heal, right? Okay, so we just had 180. Let me see what I end up at now. Because each energy's 30. That's crazy. That's crazy. Look, I ended up at a net 10. I healed 10 damage. That's silly. So, EV Gamer, my deck out-heals yours. I wish I pulled my Reuniclus sooner. But everything was at the bottom. Alright, go ahead. End it, EV Gamer. We'll try to fit in another battle. Last call for any members, if any members want to battle. Otherwise, we will move to the last battle of the live stream. That means if there's any members out there, let me know. If not, any person, anywhere, who has not had a chance to battle me, please, this is your opportunity to type a very special keyword. And today, let's get the keyword going. The special keyword is Jelly Bean. If you would like to battle me and have not had a chance to yet today, you've not been lucky enough to match with me, I need you to type the word Jelly Bean in chat. Jelly Bean. Jellybean. All lowercase. If you want a chance to battle me and you have not had a chance, type in the word Jelly Bean. And this is the last call for anyone who has not had the chance to battle me. So far we've got 2 people. It's Beastly Force. It's JP21840. Absolutely last call, folks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's pick a winner. We have a winner, folks. Now that winner is going to get a special password, okay? And this password is only for this special winner, okay? So please, special winner, I would like you to type in the special code Beastly. Congratulations. Let me choose my deck, Beastly. It's number 21. 21? Ooh, you guys get to see the how to build video deck in action today. It's Guzzlord EX. And Beastly, if you are ready, I'm pressing it now. Which actually means 10 seconds ago. Alright, Beastly, you're on. Beastly is going to be the last battle of the live stream. Beastly Force going up against Mega Guzzlord. Everybody cheer on Beastly Force. Beastly Force builds some sweaty decks. Some sweaty cooks that sometimes you just can't predict, you know? You just can't predict them. What do you got? It's a Joltik. Oh god, Joltik is gonna be a nightmare for me, aren't you, Joltik? Alright, Eevee Gamer, I'll see you on Tuesday. Thanks for coming, homie. Later, alligator. Alright, I really don't love this Joltik in here. If you paralyze me, I'm gonna be upset. So, I think I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna do a little thrusters. This way, if I get paralyzed, I should be okay. Beastly Force has an Oricorio, which is a problem for me. I don't love that Oricorio's out here. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and absolutely Ultra Thrust our way out of that. I don't like what you got going on here, though, if I'm being honest. So let's hope I take away some energy. Can't do anything without the energy. We took it away. That's all we needed was one. Beastly Force needs energy in order to evolve and do the 70 damage paralysis one. But has just gone straight to the Oricorio. And the X speed. Could be an issue. Oh, did not come out. Did not bring the Joltik out. So I think what we're going to do is our only way against Oricorio is going to be The Celesteela. Joltik down. Oricorio comes out, though. Oh, I didn't know there were Magnemites in here. We gotta worry about that. See if we could rip some energy away. Let's take some energy away. Come on, heads again. All right, when we need it, we hit that heads. Beastly Force is stuck in the active spot, but we've got an issue. That issue is going to be the Magnezone. Magnezone is going to be a problem. Oh, spent all the energy to do 50 to the Guzzlord. Beastly Force, I got bad news for you, homie. We're coming out with Celesteela. And we've got a will to make sure we hit heads. Moonbaton is 100 damage. Clean. The Oricorio's out of our way. Now we just got to build up the Guzzlord. Do we go for the W is the question. Do we just... Nope, never mind. We actually get KO'd right here. We get KO'd right there. Cyrus wins him the game. So let's use our other Guzzlord. Let's use Lusamine. And let's hope we can take some energy away. What else can we do? Rip that energy away. Come on. We've been lucky all game, baby. We've been lucky all game. Let's hit that heads right here. Here it comes. Oh! Just one is not enough. Just one's not enough. It's not. So now we've got to get lucky on our next heads. The next heads is what we're looking for. This could be an issue. We do buy ourselves one more turn, possibly. Possibly. Do we get the victory right here? I need this one to be heads. Pray to the TCG Pocket gods, and they will be good to you. That's a GG, Beastly Force. Boo! You pray to those TCG Pocket gods, and they will be good to you. Woo! Sorry, Beastly Force. I don't mean to gloat in your face, but I just had an excellent battle, and I won. Beastly Force, everybody, round of applause. Beastly Force! People, I had such a good time hanging out with y'all. We checked out some new cards today. We spun the wheel. And of course, most of you kicked my butt in battle, but only the lucky ones got to get their butt kicked by me. And that is what we call a Lambo Livecast. Everybody, I hope you had a good time today. If you want to keep this party going, join the Discord. We are always trading, chatting, making new friends. So join up. If you've never been here before, we keep this party going 24/7 at that exclamation point Discord. Thank you, gluten free. Don't forget to check out my How to Build a Deck YouTube short series. I put out a deck every day that hopefully gets you W's or just keeps the game fresh and interesting. So check those out, interact with my videos, and if this was your first time here, I hope you had a good time. Subscribe at 1,000 subs. We're going to host a community tournament that's coming up very fast. Folks, thank you again. I love you all. Until next time, which is Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern. Until then, peace out!